And hello, folks. This is early in the morning, and I like to do things, and I like to drive people nuts. Okay, Uncle Alan's challenge to Disney and Netflix. They can't write or tell a story. Stop drinking Bud Light. Too much of the cult of wokeism. Go woke, go broke. Here's my challenge, folks. Both Disney and Netflix. Hire Uncle Alan. I'll give you a story that covers both people's whatever weird things you occultist wants to do, but I do it tasteful, easy, and humorous. Not like a lot of you, like, yeah, we'll just grab the children and pound it into their heads. No. I could do a lot better job faster and on time. A lot of you guys don't. Okay? You're too much of the machine, too much Hollywood bureaucracy. Okay? That's why I support the Writers Guild. You gotta stop using the algorithms and the chat bots. Okay? You want to hire a good storyteller. I tell stories. I can think of 15, 20 different series and shows within a minute. And a lot of you can't. Netflix. A good series for Netflix. Okay? You have to stop wokeism. First person to mention that, you bitch slap them and fire them. Okay? I would fire half your staff. Okay? They're brainwashed. They cannot make money. One, Airwolf. Okay? It's not the helicopter one from the 90s. I love the soundtrack. You keep the soundtrack, and then you have old Airwolf all shot up and torn to pieces in a museum. Okay? And then we go into the new Airwolf. This is a story just coming off the top of my mind. Okay? This elderly scientist in a hidden plateau where the original Airwolf was hidden is building an AI for a certain corporation. Okay? And it's talking, and the first episode, it's awakening. It's a simple drone. And the drone follows and it has a mechanical voice, and it rescues people just like Kit on Knight Rider, except didn't have a pilot or a driver. Alright? And it talks to the scientist who he thinks it's Dad. Dad and me have a good thing going. So first 3 episodes, it's starting to become more human. Pinocchio effect. And it latches on to the scientist. And the scientist tells them wonders of the world, shows them nature and everything. And you have to be a good person. And he puts in this instinct, and he shows a picture of a wolf running in through the fields. And he explained why mankind destroyed them and tried to bring him back. And then the AI slowly becomes a boy. Okay? About episode 4, we get a pilot. And the pilot and the scientist help the AI grow. Okay? He does work for the agency, a multinational unit. Okay? Does rescues, is a big secret and a hero. He thinks he watches a lot of the old 90s show Airwolf, and he thinks he's a person. Alright? Also, he watches a lot of samurai and anime. So he slowly grows, and he falls in love or has a crush on the pilot. By episode 7, all of a sudden, the Chinese communists or North Koreans or whoever, or Iraqis, or Iranians, or whatever tech group that wants him, the AI, not the machine, it's a drone. The drone gets upgraded and so on by the mysterious agency, the men in white suits. Okay? And the scientist is trying to save his AI, his son, and the drone. Okay? He gets the pilot aboard. He holds off with his miraculous science until they escape. Alright? the evil terrorist kills the scientist in front of Airwolf. Airwolf is now an AI thinking being. It just saw his dad getting cut down to ribbons by these evil terrorists. So he's like, okay. And over here you see electronic roar like a wolf. And then it's like the two terrorists like, uh-oh, we did something wrong. See the beaming red eyes of the drone. Okay? And it goes after it. And it makes the pilots trying to hold it back from attacking Beijing. He's out for blood. Okay? You killed my father. I'm going after you, boneheads. So the next, until I think episode 12, he goes nuts. From 7 to 12, he goes nuts going after all these terrorists. Now, the agency's happy. They got a trained watchdog that went, yeah, sick 'em. And the men in white, the agency, like, yeah, the best $1 billion we spent. We have a killer drone that's run by a pilot, keeps him on a tether, and he thinks he's a boy. And the bad guys just killed his father. What a hoot! Okay? And he goes after everybody. But he doesn't go after women and children and kids. Alright? He thinks he's a samurai. He thinks he's a wolf. He thinks he's a boy. And he falls in love with a pilot who happens to be a woman. Alright? By the end of the first season, okay, he realizes he's gaining sentience. Alright? And he's becoming and falling in love with the pilot. Part of season 2 is him and the pilot are getting romantically involved. He forms a hollow spear or gram, and they get to join each other, enjoy their company. And then the agency, we find out, is really not a nice group of people and planning to do evil things. Okay? The pilot learns this, and they start raiding the agency and trying to stop them. Unfortunately, the pilot dies. Okay? This is horrible. And I'll leave you right off of that. Remember, okay, I'll catch you later.